it is important for us to be here today. In South Africa in particular, there has been a fractured relationship between mining companies, the communities, and the governments that they are hosting them. Now we believe it is time for the industry, for NGOs, for communities to stop being on polar sides of this conversation. I am sure there's a lot we do not agree with, but I'm sure there's a lot that we agree with. So today, hopefully, Prof, that exam is not just what they write out of here. It's how do we then take these conversations into granular conversations into the communities in which we operate. Because
today we are convening a dialogue between the industry, academia, and the communities to talk about sustainability and the partnership that needs to exist between mining industry and mining communities to ensure that there's sustainability for both the mining industry and communities, because one of the key challenges we face is that after mining, what happens to the communities that remain behind? So what sort of partnership needs to exist today between the industry and communities to ensure that sustainability affects communities in a positive way beyond the days of mining? So that's what today is about.
Over the past years, mining has contributed to make a real difference, providing well-paid jobs to employees and for their families too, supporting local businesses and sustaining communities across South Africa. In 2024, our industry contributed more than 470 billion to household income. Mining matters. And the sector is providing income to in excess of 3.5 million individuals. So again, really, mining matters.
I'm really excited to be here today at this dialogue series. I think it presents an opportunity for communities and for industry and government to have a real conversation about what's worked and what hasn't worked in terms of community relations in our country around mine-affected communities. We all know that there is a severe trust deficit that continues to exist between communities and mining companies. And while there are some mining companies that are really doing a lot to try and bridge that gap, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. And so I think this is an opportunity for us to really lay our cards on the table and have frank, courageous conversations about how to proceed forward. We know that we have a lot of issues within our communities around poverty and poverty reduction, the violence, drug use that happens in our communities. And I'm really excited to hear the various people that are here and to contribute to the dialogue, bringing us together.
Hi, my name is Sarah Zuzalak. I am an environmental engineer who has come to Wits University today from Montana in the United States to speak to you about my work with mining and community groups that have a Good Neighbor agreement, which is a legally binding contract and social compact between 2 mining companies and 3 community groups that has been implemented successfully for 25 years. The agreement focuses on issues that are similar to community concerns I'm learning about here in South Africa, including environmental performance, mine-sponsored housing, and minimizing impacts to the community associated with mining. I'm so excited to be here today, and thank you for having me.
I was one of the co-founders with Sibanye Stillwater of the Institute for Social Dialogue, and the Institute for Social Dialogue is working on building social pacts at a local level between communities and mining companies. Now it is very, very critical that mining companies and communities put together social pacts at a local level where the mine and the community co-write development plans for the local community.